Let me begin by asking a question that appears simple on the surface, but if taken seriously, can destabilize everything you believe about yourself. When you look in the mirror, what exactly are you looking at? You might say, that's me, my face, my identity, my presence. But is it? Or is that simply what you've been taught to believe is you? Because everything you're looking at is changeable. Your face ages, your body transforms, your personality adapts, your voice, your tone, even your preferences evolve over time. So here's the real question. If all of that changes, then who is the one witnessing the change? Who's been quietly observing the entire process? Who's aware of the shifts, yet somehow remains untouched by them? That right there is where this begins. Most people spend their entire lives identified with what I call the vehicle, their body, their identity, their roles in society. They decorate it, defend it, compare it, and fear losing it. But let me propose a very different model, one that may feel strange at first, but once accepted, becomes inescapable. You are not the vehicle. You are the operator, the driver, the conscious intelligence within. Now think about that practically. Imagine a car parked outside. It could be the latest model with a perfect engine and top-tier navigation. But unless someone gets in and drives it, the car is useless. It cannot decide where to go. It cannot choose how fast to move or whether to stop. In the same way, your body, no matter how healthy, fit, or attractive it is, has no will of its own. It is an advanced biological machine. Yes, but it's only animated by you, the real you, not the name, not the background story, but the one who thinks, who feels, who observes, the silent presence that doesn't change even as everything around it does. That's what I call the driver. Here's the critical part. Most people never understand. You didn't start off thinking you were the vehicle. You learned it. You were trained into it. From childhood, you were immersed in systems that taught you to equate your value with your performance, your appearance, your success. The educational system, the media, cultural conditioning, they all fed the same idea. You are what the world can measure. But awareness isn't measurable. Presence isn't visible. And because of that, you started to forget. You forgot that you entered this body, that this life is not something that just happened to you. It's something you stepped into. You forgot that the body is just your access point, not your essence. That forgetting, by the way, isn't a flaw. It's part of the architecture. Because to fully engage with this experience, to take it seriously, you had to immerse yourself in it. But the cost of immersion is amnesia. The driver forgets it's driving. Until one day, it starts to remember. This remembering can happen in strange moments, in silence, in trauma, in death, in a dream that lingers too vividly to be dismissed. And suddenly, there it is, that whisper, that shift, that feeling that maybe this isn't all there is. Maybe you aren't what they told you. Maybe you aren't what you spent your whole life protecting. That's the driver stirring, not mystical, not abstract, just real. And when that moment happens, you begin to notice something strange. You've been watching your life like a passenger, but you were always holding the wheel. You're wondering, why does this matter? Because if you think you are the car, every scratch, every dent, every external judgment becomes a source of anxiety. You begin to live defensively. You seek validation from other vehicles. You compare paint jobs. You get angry when someone cuts you off. But if you realize you're the driver, everything shifts. You start thinking long term. You begin to ask, why did I choose this body, this family, this era? What am I here to learn or resolve? What do I need to complete in this lifetime? And the moment those questions become real, Your identity detaches from superficial status games. You stop living as if life is happening to you and begin to live as if you were the one who chose to be here. Because you did. You are not your age, not your trauma, not your career, not your fears. You are the presence driving through those experiences. You are the one who stepped in. You are the one who is steering. You are the one who will step out. And the more you remember that, the more strategic, intentional, and powerful this ride becomes. This is not spirituality for the sake of comfort. This is perspective for the sake of clarity. This is how you start to see the architecture behind the experience. This is chapter 1 of Navigator's Guide for Consciousness Travelers, the first truth, and the foundation for everything that comes next.